All right, so it has been a while since I posted anything. It's just been a crazy couple of months. Just a lot of shit going on, like life shit. So, I mean, there were definitely some videos I wanted to make in the off season, but holy shit, week one is here already. So, it's crazy how fast life goes. So we're going to break down Monday night's game, week one, Jets-Niners, all right? I did put out a video a couple of months back where I predicted the season. And in that prediction, in that video, you know what? I don't want to ruin it here because we're going to do a prediction right now, but I'll give you a little hint. It's pretty much going to be the same prediction I predicted in that video. So, there's a couple of things. I don't want to make this too long of a video. So some quick stuff. I never got the uniform video out up to this point. I know the last couple of videos I mentioned that I was going to put it out. I will really try to get that thing out this week. It's a fun video I made about, because they got the new uniforms now, right? They went back to the old look, the 80s logo, right? With the Sack Exchange look and with the Jet over the J and all that stuff. And it's pretty awesome they went back to that. So when they came out with those uniforms, I did a whole, breakdown on it. It's like a 30-40 minute video, I think, of just me analyzing the whole new look and just getting into it. And like I said, it's just a fun video if you're into like the design and the logo and all that type of stuff, check it out. So that's one thing. And now that leaves us with the game, Monday night. And let's get into it, all right? So there's a couple of things here. Where is Rodgers at? Is he going to last all season or what? That, to me, is the biggest question for this team, not just for Monday night, but for the whole season. It's crazy how they just went all in on this fucking guy. You know what I'm saying? So he better deliver. Otherwise, there's gonna be some fallout with this. If this guy gets hurt again, or if he doesn't get hurt, I really think that he could take this team far. I still think he's a good quarterback, a really good quarterback. He's got the experience. He's got a great arm. He's got great accuracy. He's smart. He's a veteran, and he is a Hall of Famer. So if he can stay healthy, I still think this guy's got a couple of years in him if he could stay on the field. We did improve the line in the offseason. That should help. Picked up a couple of more weapons. The receiver that we drafted, I believe, it's been such a crazy, couple of months for me. Just being busy. I didn't even watch the preseason games. I watched a little bit of the highlights, but it's crazy, man. So I'm watching that shit and breaking that shit down. But let me just see if I forget this fucking guy's name. That's how out of it I've been. I've Corley. Okay, so from what I understand, this guy looked really good in preseason. And here's a little thing right here that Garrett Wilson said something about him. So let's just take a quick look at this. But I expect big things from this kid, man. I thought it was a good draft pick when they drafted him. He's a big yak guy. Like I said, I didn't watch preseason, but I heard he ripped it up in preseason pretty good. Wilson basically is saying that, once he catches the ball, he's got great instinct of where the defense is going to be. And it's like I just said, the big thing about this guy was, he was a big yak guy. So I'm expecting big things from this guy. So he's one thing I'm looking forward to. I don't think you're going to see the number one pick play. We drafted a tackle, number one. Maybe he will play. If he does, hopefully he's playing for the right reasons and not because somebody's fucking hurt already. But that I was pretty psyched about that pick as well. Some other stuff I saw in preseason, quick. The defensive line looked good to me with because it's all second, third stringers and all these people that some of them you don't even know who they are, but there was a couple of guys who stood out to me. One of them, I think Taylor the third, he popped off the screen to me a little bit. It looks like they have a lot of depth on the defensive line, which is not a surprise, but it's a good thing. And that brings us to RedDICK, all right? All I'm going to say about this guy is this. Fuck this guy. Seriously. Like, if I was the Jets at this point, I wouldn't even want him on the team, but I would keep him on the team and let him hold out the whole fucking season and not get paid and then say, see ya. At this point, to me, this guy is tainted. He's another one of these fucking guys. It's all about the money. And listen, I get it. You want a good contract. You want to secure that future. I get it. I'd want to do the same thing. But there's a line with it. You know what I'm saying? Just look, dude, just show up and play and tear it up. And then you'll get your fucking big contract. All these guys, they don't want to play now because they're afraid of getting hurt and they won't get their contract. Listen, it's part of the game, man. You were traded, I don't believe there was a guarantee to this guy that they were going to extend him when they got him on the team. Maybe there's a mix-up there that I'm not aware of. Did the Jets say something like that? But I don't think they did, because if they did, they would have extended him. So who knows really what the story is behind this guy and this trade. And I was really psyched when the Jets traded for this guy. I thought it was unbelievable that they got him. And he was the replacement for Huff. They should have kept Huff but who could see? Who's got the crystal ball, But, I was psyched when they got this guy, and now I don't even want him on the team. Because even if he decides, first of all, from what I read, this guy is not even coming back. All right? He is not stepping on the field unless he gets a contract. And he wants big money. He wants a big contract. So I don't see this guy. I just read an article, and they're talking about week 10 as a possibility for this guy to step back onto the field, because there's something around week 10 that if he doesn't step on the field, he hurts himself even more. Give me a break. You know what? Sayonara, man. To me, this guy is now officially not part of this team. He's not going to be part of this team. So, and I just say, fuck him. And he wants to hold out all season, man. Go ahead. Don't get paid. He's only hurting himself. He's just another classic example of, some of these fucking guys who, it's just all about the money with them. And, when is that ever a good thing? You got to have a love for the game too. And if it's just all about the fucking money, then, let's take a look at some of these people when it's all about the money. Beckham, fucking Adams, what a nightmare he was, right? It was all about, did he ever do anything in Seattle? No. And you know what? If he would have stuck around on the Jets, and if he wouldn't have been so fucking greedy, and if it wouldn't have just been all about him, now he'd be on a fucking great team. But he went to Seattle, and what? He did nothing. So you got your money, but, is it worth it? So, enough of that shit. So, another thing I read for Monday night's game is McCaffrey, I believe, is questionable. Helps the Jets. And the biggest thing to me with this game, now, we're going to do a prediction here, all right? And like I said, it's the same prediction I had, I believe, when I made the prediction for the whole season, all right? And I'll just say it right now. To me, this is a game that the Jets are going to win. I think they're going to, And I don't even think it'll shock the league if they win this game, but I think it'll put them on the map a little bit if they beat the Niners in the first game, in San Francisco on Monday night. Now, they opened the season last year on Monday night, right? And they were home, and it was Rodgers, and there was just too much pressure for that game. I mean, everybody was watching. That was like the fucking Super Bowl. I thought I was watching the Super Bowl in the opening the opening part of that game. It looked like the Super Bowl, man. I think it was on 9/11. It was insane. And then Rodgers was gone in like 4 plays into the game. So now they don't have all that pressure, all right? So that's a good thing. They're in San Francisco. I just think it's a good thing. And I don't think that San Francisco sees this team coming. So I think the Jets will definitely take this game. I just feel like this is a win. And I'm not just being a delusional Jet fan. I'm telling you, I will be actually surprised if they don't win this game. I just see this as a win for this team. It's going to be a big win in San Francisco Monday night, week 1. Rodgers, I think everybody stays healthy. I think they win. And they might even win, I don't want to say convincingly, but somewhat convincingly. I think it's a good win for them too. So, what else is there to say? That's how I see it rolling. I see a Jet victory for week 1. And that's it, man. And I can't believe the season's here already. I hope all of you had a great off season. Again, apologies for just being so inactive on the Jet channel. There was definitely some more videos I wanted to put out, some fun videos that I was going to just to, wet the whistle a little bit in the off season. But like I said, I mean, life is life, and it's been a busy few months for me, so I just haven't had the time. But I was like, I got to make a fucking video. I wanted to make this video like last week and couldn't even do it until now. I mean, I'm shooting this. It's Saturday night. And I'll probably get this video out tomorrow, Sunday. At least it's a good like 24-hour window to have the video out before the game. But I had to fucking make the video. It is week 1, and it's a big game, and I think it's going to be really good. And that's it, man. Like I said, let's not make this too crazy. I expect good things for this game, good things for the season. If everybody stays healthy, this could be a great fucking year. So, playoffs and maybe do some damage in the playoffs and go maybe to the championship game if everybody stays healthy. All right? Again, hope you are all doing well. Hope everyone had a good off season. And it is week 1. It is Jet time. All right. So that's it, man. We'll see what happens, and I will put out, as I usually do, I'll put out a post-game video, and we'll talk about the game. And it'll be like last year. Last year I was pretty committed and did get a video out every week, pre and post game. I will try to do that again this year. But like I said, my schedule is really busy like now. It was busy, it is busy, and it's going to be busy. I just got a lot of shit going on. But I am a massive Jet fan, you know that. So, I will definitely try to get even if they're short, are they ever short? But even if they're short and quick or whatever, I will still try to definitely do the videos every week, and that's pretty much it. All right. Again, enjoy the game, and look for the post-game video. And at some point, hopefully soon, I'll try to get I will try to get the uniform video out, and I'll see you soon with the post-game. I had turned off the camera. I was about to import the footage, and this thought occurred to me. Like, I wore the jersey tonight, right? Last year, I wore the jersey. I only wore the jersey after a Jet win, right? And we haven't even played yet this year. And I was like, fuck it, I'm wearing the jersey because that's how much I think the Jets are going to win this game. I already have the jersey on in pre-celebration of the victory already.